Ever since the day that you went away, you've been sending flowers to me, flowers to...
Hey everyone, it's Yash. So I have a review video for you today and it's on the product Face Halo. So Face Halo is essentially a little cleansing pad or cloth that you use to remove your makeup. So it's a really great alternative to using cotton pads or like, you know, to using products that could be like drying out your face with like, you know, fragrances or like harsh products, things like that. So if you're someone who's finding another alternative, whether it be for the environment or for yourself or for both, this item is perfect for that. I've been using this product for the past 3 weeks, but I'll start off with where you can purchase it from. You can get it from their website, www.facehalo.com. I had the opportunity to get it from Priceline, so they stock it in Priceline. So I'm going to call these little guys pads. So you get 3 of these little guys per packet, and each packet costs $30, so essentially $10 each. So I'm going to show you what the product looks like. So each cleansing pad came in a little plastic slip like this. I've already used 2. It was so hard to not use the third one. I was like, okay, need to leave it, put it aside, leave it for the review so you guys can see a brand new one, because if I show you my other ones you'll understand, but we'll get to that later. So this is what a brand new Face Halo looks like. The lighting is really off. I'm really sorry. I just finished work, so I'm kind of worn down. I have no lighting, so everything's out of whack. But I thought it would be the perfect time to show you how to use this, because you use it to remove your makeup, and I'm going to remove my makeup pretty soon. So yeah, sorry about the lighting. So this is what a brand new Face Halo looks like. It is a very soft material on both sides, and then it just has the company logo Face Halo, just like a little tag on the side, just on one side. So these things are made in Korea, which is, you know, skincare capital, so I guess that's a good thing to hear. So I'm gonna just read out the instructions that they have at the back of their little packaging. It's so straightforward, like you don't need to keep this anymore, you can throw it out, like it'll be in your brain. So all you have to do is add water to the Face Halo, and then no need to rub or scrub. Simply wet your Face Halo and gently wipe until all makeup is removed. Rehydrate as needed. So for best results, hand wash directly after use with soap and warm water, and throw it into a light or white wash cycle as needed. So the instructions are really clear. All you need is water, nothing else, and then obviously you have to look after it. Wash it as soon as you finish using it, and then, you know, put it in the washing machine after a couple uses. So I'm going to tell you my experience over the past 2 to 3 weeks that I've had with this. This Face Halo is the first one that I used. This is a brand new one, so you can tell the difference in color is very big. Obviously it's not going to stay perfectly white, like that's just a given. Makeup stains. The 3 Face Halos that I have are in 3 different stages. I've kept them in these stages to show you exactly what you'll experience and what it will look like. So this here is a brand new Face Halo. It's nice and white, nice and clean. There's no stains, nothing on it. This one here is the one that I've put in the washing machine. So comparing it to the first one, it's not as soft. This is so much more softer. This is a bit coarse. It kinda feels like a towel. Not as like coarse as a towel, but it's kind of getting there to a towel. So it's a bit tough. I washed it with just normal like Omo washing detergent. I just threw it in, like that's what it says, just throw it into the washing machine. I threw it in and it came out much more like harder and harsher. So I thought, okay, maybe I'll add some fabric softener to like soften it out, and after I did that it kind of helped. So it's a bit better, but it's not as soft as you first get it. This one here hasn't been washed in the washing machine, but it has been washed after every use. So as you can tell, there's some staining around the Face Halo. That's inevitable. You're gonna get staining. It's makeup stains, but most of the staining does come out in the washing machine. So this is just after one use and washing it with like, you know, warm water, I like to wash it with a sponge and brush cleaner, one without fragrance. I use this one from Daiso, super cheap. I was using hand wash at first, but it wasn't as effective. Like, the product was coming out of the face halo, but not all of it. So I went to a like brush cleaner, and it comes out way more faster and easier, but there's still a bit of staining. So if you're someone that cringes, or when you see something that's not clean, you think that it's dirty, it will be hard to get your mind around it. When I was using it the first couple of days, and when I saw the staining, I was just like, is it okay for me to be wiping this on my face? I kind of felt a bit uneasy, but you get used to it and you notice that it is clean. It's not dirty, it's just stained, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So I admit it'll never be as soft and as pretty as the first time you get it, but it's an okay white. Like, this is brand new white, and this is washing machine white, so it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm gonna tell you some pros and cons. I wrote it down because I was just like, you know, I don't know, I wrote it down. So some of the pros are that if you are environmentally conscious, or you're just, you know, you're just concerned as to how many cotton pads you're throwing into your bin. Like, that was my major concern. I would look at my bin in my bathroom and it was just fill up with cotton pads, and I was just like, there's gotta be a better way to be removing my makeup than using cotton pads. Like, I love my micellar water, but I was just like, there's gotta be a better way. So if that's a major concern for you, this is an amazing product. It's just reusable. There's nothing to buy, or like, you know, you're not throwing anything out. You reuse this so many times, and you've got 3 of them, so they're constantly on a cycle. So that's a major pro to me. Another pro could be products that you use on your face. I know some people, if they constantly use makeup removers that just kind of remove the moisture and dry out your face, it doesn't feel comfortable. It can cause like irritation and, like, you know, more acne problems, or like, you know, dehydration in the skin. So if that's a major concern for you, this is another great product, because you don't need any other products. You just need water and one of these little things. So yeah, that's another pro. You don't need any products to help you remove your makeup. So yeah, it doesn't dry out your skin, things like that. Another pro is that it cleans really, really well. It actually cleans your makeup really, really well. So I'm going to be having a demo later on. You'll see it after I say the cons. But yeah, it removes makeup really, really well. I have applied a little bit of waterproof makeup on this eye. You'll see how well it'll take off the waterproof makeup. But yeah, you'll see it all in the demo. So some cons about it is that you have to be pretty organized to have this cleaned, or you have to have a pretty good rotation. So honestly, I wasn't using the 3rd one, so that was completely out of the picture. But having these 2, I had to make sure, okay, this has to go in the washing machine, and I have to take it out because I don't want to leave it in the washing machine. Like, I'm completely unorganized in life, so having this step of, you know, I have to wash this and make sure it dries and it doesn't smell funny, and, you know, yada 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 yada. I know it sounds super simple, but to me it's just like, okay, alright, so wash my face, okay, clean this, keep it nice, keep it dry, because you don't want to keep it on the side of your sink where it can maybe, you know, grow bacteria because it's wet and like things like that. So I would use this, and I had a peg, and I would just peg it in my bathroom and just kind of let it air dry. And then if I had it in the washing machine, I would take it out, and then, like, you know, if there was a bit stainy, I had to put softener and things like that. So it's not a massive downside, like, it's not a massive downside, but it was just a bit tricky, and I just had to, like, remember. So another downside is the staining. For a first time user, or for someone who needs everything to be clean, or for, like, to look fresh, it might feel uncomfortable for you to put, like, this stain product on your face. For me, like, I got over it. after like a couple uses I got over it because I knew it was clean. When I washed the soap out, it would come out like the foundation color, and then it would come out clean, like just water, like how you clean a brush. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You just have to be careful when you dry it. You have to actually dry it properly. Like this one, I was in a rush, was it yesterday? Yeah, and this one like kind of has like a wet smell, if you know what I mean, like when something's damp and it has that smell. So you have to make sure it dries properly, that both sides are dry, just because you don't want to grow anything in here. It is a moist place and it is got fabric bits to it, so things can grow a bit faster sometimes, so you have to be concerned about that. And another downside is that it doesn't 100% remove waterproof makeup. But my question to you is, what does? Like, you need an intense, like, you know, makeup remover to remove like, you know, waterproof products. So the fact that this doesn't do it 100% is, I think, completely fine. The only thing that I wear waterproof most of the time is mascara, and I don't wear that all the time. Like, it's on only on my like full nights out. So the fact that it doesn't get rid of my waterproof makeup as well is not so much of a concern for me. But if you do wear waterproof makeup all the time, whether it be like, you know, winged eyeliner or eyeliner in the waterline and waterproof mascara, it might be a bit of a struggle to use this. So you might have to use a bit of product or a cotton pad to help you break down the product, and then you could, I guess, wipe it away. So those are my pros and cons. If any other ones pop up into my head, I'll put it down below in the information, the description box. My head is kind of all over the place because I've just finished work and I'm so exhausted, so tired. I look really tired. But anyway, so I'm gonna start off with the demo. So I brought a little bit of water here in my bowl and I'm gonna wet this. You can tell how oily I am, like, well. Okay, so for demonstration purposes, I am wearing normal mascara here, and I'm wearing waterproof mascara here. So in terms of waterproof, that's all I'm wearing. Everything else is like part of my normal makeup routine. I'm wearing a liquid lipstick, foundation, powder, contour, under eye concealer. I filled in my brows, and yeah, that's all I can think of. So I'm gonna wet it. When you wet it, just squeeze out the excess water. You don't want it dripping, but make sure it's still damp. So this is what it looks like when it's wet. It looks exactly the same. So I'm gonna demonstrate with the lips first. So you see my lipstick, we're gonna remove it. And that's what it looks like. So there's a lipstick. It's got a bit of my foundation around my lips, around there. So obviously you have to do a little bit of rubbing and tugging. That's normal. Even with like a makeup wipe, you're still rubbing and tugging. So that's completely fine. I'm going to continue with the rest of my face. It's picking up the product really, really well. So when I use this, I like to use both sides when I remove my makeup. I like to re-dampen it as well. Okay, so now I'm going to remove my eyes. I'll flip to the other side of the little face halo. And the eyes are pretty good. So it's smudged down the mascara down below. So I'm just going to tug my eyes a little. And then wipe underneath my eye. And then there's the mascara and a bit of the eyeshadow. So it removes normal mascara really, really well. So this is what I say it would make people feel uncomfortable. The fact that you're wetting this and then you're wiping your face again. It kind of feels a bit uncomfortable, but trust me, it's fine. So now I'm going to do the waterproof makeup side. So not much of it has come off. That's the little bit of waterproof makeup that's there, but my eyeshadow definitely came off, the orange eyeshadow there. So to me, this is a pretty good clean. I've taken everything off my face. This is what the face halo looks like now. So if I were in my bathroom, I would immediately wash this straight away So I'll have a running tap and then I'll squeeze out the makeup and then apply any soap. I use a brush cleaner, I apply it, and then I kind of scrub it together like this, and like all the makeup product comes out and you might have a little bit of staining. So all in all, I am very impressed with the face halo. It is a definite recommend buy from me. It's such an amazing product. I 100% love it just because it's a great way in removing your makeup. You're not drying your face out with like chemicals or like constantly putting chemicals on your face. And you're not like, you know, harming the environment by constantly buying these cotton pads and throwing them in the bin. And it also kind of helps your pocket out. For $30, these things will last for an amazingly long time. So an amazing product. I don't know why I didn't think of going on one of these things sooner, but I'm so happy that I found it in Priceline and I didn't have to order it online. I could like ask one of the Priceline girls and be like, you know, how is this product? And they gave me good feedback on it as well. So really enjoy it. Go check it out. If you see it, like, you know, buy it. You can kind of split it amongst the people in your house if, like, you know, money is an issue. But it's an amazing product, really good, and fully converted. So thank you so much for watching. I know this video wasn't the greatest when it came to like lighting and stuff like that, but I really wanted to like record it after a long day of, you know, work and having a real example of how I actually do it. So I had a long day of work, need to remove my makeup, so I showed you. So thank you so much for watching. If this was the first time you're seeing me, please subscribe. I post videos 3 times a week. And please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. So leave a comment down below and let me know how you remove your makeup. Has this video converted you? What you think about it? I would be super intrigued to find out. And I will see you all soon. Bye.